Hello and welcome to the Sketchy People podcast. I'm NeverPaint. I have with me Seika. Hello, Seika.
Hi, hello NeverPaint. I'm Seika Tattoo. Follow me everywhere as Seika Tattoo.
I have Asha.
Good morning. Huh? I said good morning. You couldn't hear me. Yeah, Discord cursed me. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
And we have Alex.
I'm here.
Hey.
I don't do stuff.
So many friendly faces that I can't see.
Aww.
What do you mean I'm right here? You're sitting right next to me, NeverPaint.
I'm always beside you. It's
nice.
Not even a thank you.
Jesus.
Just that's nice, I guess.
Oh, is it like
me.
a friendly, happy, nice? Not a nice, but a nice.
I don't know, just go away more metaphorically.
Please don't.
Guys, I just found out that there's gonna be a sequel to Inuyasha and I don't know how to feel about it.
Ooh, what? Wait. What?
Yeah, I just saw it on Twitter. It's gonna be called Hanyo no Yasha Hime. And I don't know anything about it because I literally just saw the picture as I'm speaking right now.
Inuyasha was one of the first anime that I knew about.
It was like the first anime I actually paid attention to.
I mean, I never watched or read it, but I got the first 4 volumes of a manga for free from a classmate. And she was like, here, read manga. And I'm like, okay.
You're like, sick centipede titties.
Yes, it's the only thing I remember from that story. I have no idea what it's about, but it had centipede titties.
I don't know anything about Inuyasha other than my name's in part of it.
That is correct.
Inuyasha, yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, NeverPaint, have you even checked out Witch Hat Atelier yet?
I have checked it out in the regard that I have the volume in my shelf still.
Oh, dang.
I mean, I would have to buy like another one, and I don't want to buy books because I have hundreds of books that I haven't read yet.
Wait, which one did I give you?
Like volume 5 or something?
So, last SketchyCon, when we were in Vienna, we were like at some weeb store.
Oh, hell yeah.
And sometimes there's the limited edition manga. And I really like Witch Hat Atelier. And the 5th volume had playing cards, had like a card game, which I wanted. I only want to own that specific manga in English. So I just gave that volume to NeverPaint.
Nice.
Cards.
Yeah. Well, it's good.
Manga that have like special extra thingies in them are pretty cool. And always when I'm at a bookstore, I'm looking through a manga and look if they have cool art prints. And I'm thinking, I could totally just take them. Like, it's just like a piece of paper in a book. I could totally just take it. They wouldn't know.
Aren't those usually
Yeah,
like wrapped in plastic still?
Mangas usually there's like one that's not wrapped, so that you can look inside. That's why I'm thinking.
But stealing is bad, NeverPaint.
But also, who would care? It's like an extra thing. It's like it's not the point of the product.
I care.
Well,
Yeah, like you can just print a scan at your house and not ruin the copy that someone is going to buy at some point, maybe.
that may be true.
Especially if it's some limited edition thing. That's so mean.
I'm not saying that I did it, but I wish I did.
Oh, that's like those kids that like always used to like go to stores and take the CDs out of the video game magazines.
Ooh,
with free games
that's
on
also
it.
smart.
Oh, no, that's rude. What the heck, NeverPaint?
What do you mean? You know what's the meanest thing in the world? Like, in libraries, when they have magazines, but all the extras are missing because it's a library and they take them out. That's horrible.
Well, but that's to be expected because it's a library.
Oh, and the worst thing, most of the time you can't even take the magazines with you. It's like, you can't have them. You can only read it in the library. And that's even worse.
That's fine. They're usually not very long.
But usually I don't want to sit down in a library for a few hours and read a magazine.
Really?
No, I
like doing that stuff.
I'm spending my time looking through all the shelves, and then I'm exhausted, and then I'm going home.
Well, guess I'm not that weak after all.
Nice. Everyone.
So,
got something
I
nice.
heard you watched anime and NeverPaint.
I watched an anime and another one. I watched like a lot of anime. In fact, you can.
I also heard you made videos, NeverPaint.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, I made a video, and when you see this, like probably some more, about anime that I watched and other stuff that I want to talk about, like Lord of the Rings. Anime and Lord of the Rings. That's the point of my YouTube channel that I have now. Yeah, I just decided at the start of the week, because I can't really do anything because my hand got worse again. I have a bandage now, and that's a whole other story. So
R.I.P. NeverPaint.
So I can't draw, and I didn't have a ton of school stuff because I finished most of that last weekend before the week started. And so I just had an empty week. And so I just decided to watch a bunch of anime episodes. And the idea was that...
And that seems like a good use of your time.
Yeah.
Non-ironically, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, the idea was that I watch a bunch of shows that I don't know a lot about. Because I have this giant list of anime that I know that I will watch at some point, and I have to watch that are like cool or important or that are from people that I like. And
yeah.
those are always, I mean, it's great to watch them at some point finally, but they don't feel as unexpected as like a hidden gem can be. And yeah. And so I asked Asha here, and she gave me a list of a bunch of anime I haven't heard about. And so I started watching only the first episodes of these shows. And I did that.
You're trying to recapture the magic of anime in your heart, your boyish heart.
Yeah, partly that. Also, I just want to see more diverse stuff and not only like Kyoani and Trigger stuff, which I would usually watch probably. And
well, yeah, that does seem like a good idea.
Yeah, and I watched a bunch of weird stuff. You can hear my impression in my videos. It's linked downwhere somewhere. Overall, I think anime is pretty cool. That's my point.
Big agree.
Cool. I haven't seen the video, but like any specific show that you really, really liked?
Kamichu. Have you guys seen Kamichu?
Yes. Because I recommended it to you.
Yeah, of course.
That does seem like the kind of show that Asha will love.
It's a show about a high school girl that becomes the god of high school girls. But also it has not the feel of a generic high school anime, ironically, but it's very, very nicely crafted and very nicely animated. It has beautiful backgrounds and stuff, and good music. They enjoyed it a lot. It's very charming.
Wait, you haven't seen you haven't watched Haruhi?
No. It's like It's not like Haruhi at all. Like it's kind of similar, but not at all. Also, I mean, like in Haruhi, she doesn't know that she's a god, but everyone else does.
Yeah, and also Haruhi's like god, not like god of high school.
Yeah, but in Kamichu it's funny because she the first episode just starts with her telling her friends, "Yeah, I'm God. I'm a god now," and the friends all agree, and they just try to find out which kind of god she is, and it's so they're also accepting of the fact and don't really question it in a big way that she's a god now, and it's really interesting.
Whoa. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I also watched a new game, which I actually watched some more of because it's great. It made me very happy.
Oh, you know what you should watch after New Game? If you, I don't know if you like it, but it's also really, really good. It's Comic Girls.
I also recommended that.
That's also on my list.
Hell yeah. I love both those.
They're
Comic Girls
adorable.
probably more.
Yeah, they look like they have a similar appeal.
Comic Girl just for the main character and her angst about trying and hating herself. What a mood.
I thought in New Game the side characters were a bit weak-ish. But
What
like
are
in
the
Comic
side
Girls,
characters to you?
Nene, the friend,
yeah. Nene, and then the
programmer girl with guns.
yeah, and the
I haven't even met these characters yet, I think.
Yes, you have. I watched an episode with you. You saw her.
I did?
It's the dark-skinned lady.
Oh, okay. Does she have guns?
Yes.
Well, I haven't seen that yet.
She shoots people when she's
Oh, no,
angry.
yeah, I remember. She had a BB.
Nice.
She had like a BB gun. True. I also just before this call, I played an anime music quiz with a bunch of friends that I've never spoken to. And, I mean, a bunch of friends of a friend of mine. That's what I would call it. And that just made me realize that I don't really know anime a lot. There's like billions of them, and I've seen 50 in my life.
I mean, you don't need to watch every single anime. I hate those sort of quizzes on like who actually much of a weeb are you, DM? Because like I had that phase when I was in high school where I watched every single show ever that was like on emission at the moment for like a couple years, and then I got burnt out of it, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna just cherry pick the ones that seem interesting, and I watch like 1 or 2 per season tops. And I'm much happier with that.
Like they
Then
all
like there's
seem
always time to
interesting.
catch up with the cool ones later, I guess.
I'm not really into watching
But
seasonal stuff at all. Can't keep up with
I
watching
usually
weekly stuff.
binge
usually.
them once they are over, like Brand New Animal that apparently is already finished their airing. So I'm excited to binge the shit out of it like tomorrow maybe.
Oh, we should continue watching Chihaya Furu too.
Yes, we should.
So good.
Indeed, so good. I want to keep watching, but I have to watch it with you, so let's fucking do this, dude.
Yeah.
Brand New Animal is an example for these animes that I have not a lot of motivation to watch it because I haven't watched most of the Trigger shows yet, and I feel like I have to finish that backlog.
But there's not that many of them.
Well,
even.
I'm very slow. Like I said,
Damn, dude.
I finished like 50 anime in 5 years. Yeah, it's not a lot, I know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I used to watch everything. And then like a year or 2 ago, when I was sitting in the train to school, I really got into reading manga, and then I read a ton of manga, and now I'm getting back into watching anime. And it's cool.
I'm definitely more into reading manga, for sure.
I never got
I
into
do
that.
keep up with like some shonen shab stuff and some random crap. It's fun and cool and not time consuming at all.
But that's why I don't like it, because reading takes so much more time and I can't do anything while doing it.
But you don't, because catching up to the series might take you like a little bit, but then it's like 15 minutes a week per series, and it's
I'm
like,
reading one manga monthly
usually
and I
take,
can
like-
barely keep up.
how
Because I always forget, and then when I remember, I don't have time to sit down for half an hour and read that thing. Also, I have to read it.
Usually,
I have to read it digitally,
down,
and that's
like-
annoying.
I should just sit down one day in like over the weekend and read all the things I have to catch up to,
The thing is, I hate it.
and it takes me like an hour tops.
I hate digital
And I follow a
reading,
bunch of
and I also don't want to buy the manga, so I just watch anime.
That's a really, really good.
I guess.
That's really, really good phone app for reading manga. It's called Tachiyomi.
Hell yeah, high five, dude.
Yeah.
But on the phone, it's like way too small.
Actually,
Get
why aren't you just reading it on your computer?
Because
Yeah, also that.
that's so.
What?
You have to have your hand on your keyboard to like turn the pages, and the fingers hurt.
Just check out Tachiyomi. It's really, really good.
Okay.
And it's
Yes,
it's less
literally
bad
is.
to read on a tiny screen than it seems.
Also, just get a tablet, like not an iPad, but something with Android, and you can install it. And it's so easy. As it's great because like before Tachiyomi, before I discovered Tachiyomi, like I don't know, couple years ago already, I think maybe a year and something ago. Before that, it was such a pain in the ass to keep up with manga, but because it centralizes everything and it auto updates and notifies you when there's new chapters, it's so fucking easy. You just go there, go like, I wonder what's new today, and then you read it. And you can also like browse every website with totally legal manga TM, and you just read them, and it's great.
It is.
And you can just then, if you like something, you add it to your collection and you can keep up with it, and it's really fucking cool.
Yeah. Good time.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't buy a tablet for reading mangas.
I read Cat Soup today, which is cool.
Ooh, what is that?
It's like a comedy thingy, and there's like I think there's a 30-minute OVA thing of that. If I remember correctly, even Demo made a video about it back in the day. It's pretty cool. I'm sure you've seen screenshots of it. Like,
Probably.
it has a pretty distinct art style. Yeah. Other than that, Act Age is still the most underrated Jump manga.
Oh yeah, I saw this somewhere at some point.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Okay, I'll check it out later.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, and while I'm at the Weep Talk, I started rewatching Panty and Stocking because
Oh hell yeah!
I've been listening to the soundtrack a lot, and it's damn.
The soundtrack is so fucking good.
It's like kind of parodying Western animation styles, but it's still like leagues better than anything Western that I have ever seen. Like all the subtleties in the jokes and animation and stuff. Because like Western animation, I feel like they do a lot of like just flat out telling jokes. They like don't really use
some Family Guy
visual
bullshit everywhere.
Yeah, just like where it's in like normal ass sitcoms where it's just like people talking and then something funny jumped into
Laugh
the frame
track, everyone.
and
Everyone
then
laugh.
it's funny. Yeah.
There's a laugh track playing, so you know you have to laugh, everyone. Laugh and clap, please. Yeah, I hate that. But Pantheon Stocking is so good.
Yep. So
It tries really hard to be like sort of Western style, but it can't. It's just so unique and so obviously weeby. Like you can't ignore it.
yeah, like I thought even the trashy humor, the like grotesque stuff,
Yeah.
would be like pretty cringy or it would age badly or something. But it I don't know. It just works. They just know how to be funny.
Yeah. I'll never forget that legendary scene of when Panty and Scanty fight each other on the at the high school. It's so hype and so well animated and so cool. All the tiny interactions are so well thought about. It's great. 10 out of 10.
Seika, a few weeks ago you recommended me getting like a Nintendo 3DS or something, and I looked it up.
Yeah, second-hand one.
And it was like
Yeah.
on eBay $100 on eBay.
Wait, which one? The normal one?
The 3DS. And then I looked up what it costs new and was $400. What?
Well, yeah, because it's out of production already, right? I think.
But it's got sold
I
by
don't know.
Nintendo.
So if you buy a new one, it's gonna be more expensive than it used to be. But
But I mean, I remember them coming out when I was like 12, so I was very surprised that it was still this expensive. And
Yeah, no,
and even normal Nintendo DS are like 50 plus.
I mean, I wouldn't get the 3DS one. I'd get one of the newer models, either the new 3DS or the new 2DS.
Well, they're all
Which
they're all out of question for me because of how expensive they are.
really?
damn.
Yeah. I mean, I expected it costing like $30 or something. Because it's like
No, why would it be 30 bucks?
it's like an old console.
It's a console.
Yeah, but it's old.
Yeah, but it's not that old. It's not like... The older they are, the more expensive they are too. So it's in like the sweet spot of being cheaper because it just went out of fashion.
A new
everyone still
2DS
has
XL
one.
costs $120. That's really cheap for like one of the best consoles.
Literally, yes. And all the games are so fucking good and you can pirate all of them.
That's true.
So-
And they won't, like, they're pretty sturdy. Unlike the old DS or the normal 3DS.
Yeah, but also I had a normal 3DS since like 2011. And like it doesn't have even a scratch of it. The only thing that happened to it is that I tried to clean it with alcohol, like because it was like kind of dirty one time, and a bit of alcohol like seeped through the crack between the paint and the on the camera lens, and it cracked. The paint cracked a little, and that's all that happened. And I was like, no, and I never did it again. But then I accidentally dropped it like twice, and it's still perfect.
Yeah, but like the first models had like a problem with the hinges. I had a friend who had it for like a year or two, and then the hinge broke.
How?
It happened with the old DS too. I don't know. I don't know how
That
they did
sucks.
it. Maybe because they were kids. But
Yeah.
you know.
I think it's worth it, even if you have to save up a little bit, because all the games are so good and it's so convenient. And you're gonna be able to play so much shit on it.
But also I can
Yeah.
also play it all for free on my computer, right? So
But it's not the same.
It really isn't.
well, you can't.
You don't get it until you put your hands on it.
Well, that's a little expensive for this chance of it feeling a little different.
It's like 2 games nowadays. It's not that much.
Wow.
Well,
now that I think
I
about
can-
it, it is 2 games. Damn. I spent
Yep.
too much money on games.
Like, yeah, I'm not saying you have to spend it and like it's not going to like affect your life at all, but like you can save up for it a little bit
Yeah.
and get one pretty
It's,
soon.
it's just saying it's a good investment if you save up slowly. And while you do that, you can still
Yeah.
play on whatever you want.
Yeah, I just feel like I have way more important stuff that I would want to save up for.
Like, I mean, that's
like what? NeverPaint?
that's fair.
Like, I don't know. I guess video games are like so low on my priority list that I don't even consider spending that much money on it.
Well, we had to fix that, NeverPaint. You need a 3DS.
That's not a lot of money for a video game.
And then you have to buy games for like $60 or something.
No, you don't.
I'll help you
can
do the
you can just pirate
setting
the
up
thing.
the stuff, the illegal video
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
So and then you can play like all the Game Boy games, all the Game Boy Advance games, all the DS games, all the 3DS games.
All the games.
And you don't have to spend money on each of them.
And they are so good. You don't understand how cool the 3DS is. NeverPaint. You don't get it. But oh well.
I mean, if you don't really play games that much, then whatever, I guess.
I don't know. It feels wrong. Every part
I mean,
of me
if you
says
hate
no.
fun, NeverPaint.
Don't.
Just saying,
don't
when
be
you're
stupid.
already looking into buying it, spending like $20 more is
Yes.
a good idea.
No, I was thinking about getting a new graphics tablet, and I saw that the one that I wanted is like $90 now, and I was like, no. But like,
But that's good for your work, NeverPaint. What the fuck are you doing?
I already spent
have
on
to
my
spend
I
money
already spent on my
someplace.
first tablet. I spent like $90, and that was too small in the end. So I have to get a cheaper one now.
What happened with the buying the same one that your roommate has that was bigger and cheaper?
That is the one, but it used to be cheaper, but now it's more expensive.
Well, time to buy the thing, maybe. If you know you like it and it's bigger and cooler.
Well,
Like, I don't see the problem.
Well, I'm not sure if it's cooler yet. I haven't really had a chance to try it out because my hand hurted too much when I tried. Yeah, but maybe I get a new graphic tablet. Maybe a better than this.
I mean, I got mine on eBay for $20, and it's like, and afterwards I checked, and it was like $150 or something new.
Yeah,
Which was crazy.
That's like an experience that I would want to have with a game console.
That's not gonna happen.
I don't feel like spending
Yeah.
money
That's
on
definitely
this.
not gonna happen.
Because you
Yeah,
know,
especially because all the
graphic
people
tablet
who
is like
play
a
games
useful tool.
collect all this shit, so the more you wait, the more expensive it will get. But yeah.
Oh well.
So, what now?
I don't know.
Asha. It's Asha live.
Yes.
Hello.
She woke up.
What
I
have you
didn't
been up
know
to?
how to bounce off of any of that, even though it's about anime and I like anime.
Aw.
Oh, Asha.
What have you been watching recently, Asha?
Huh?
Yes.
What have you been watching recently?
Breaking Bad.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, best anime!
Yes.
My friend Sheena is also in the middle of watching Breaking Bad right now because of quarantine and stuff.
I'm on like season 4. And
Oh, you guys are at almost the same point. She's finishing season 3.
and
Nice.
and it's very tragic.
Yes.
It is.
This guy trying to act like he's cool and in control when in reality, man, the whole base of the show is just made on the fact that the U.S. health system is fucked up and bad, and I think that's
Yes.
hilarious. And the fact that he's like,
Oh, this is so accurate to real life.
his whole issue is like, oh, he wants to make money and provide for his family before he dies. But then it's like, oh, he wasted this completely valid opportunity to make money from a business because, I don't know, some weird beef with his old colleagues. And it's like, he's not willing to take any help.
Power hungry. He's being corrupted by money,
even
Asha.
though he does start doing like drug stuff on the down low, and he knows he can't like expose the fact that he's making a bunch of money, and he finds like other ways to like bring the money in to like lie about where the money's coming in, and he's mad that he doesn't get the credit, and it's like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you like this?
Man, am I right?
Yep. His wife's just like, when she finds out, she's just like, no, this is crime. Go away.
Literally putting our entire family in danger and invite murderers to our house with axes.
And there's an adorable meth head. His lab assistant Jesse is so cute.
Oh yeah,
and
I
gets
love
punched.
Jesse.
He
He's
gets
so
punched
fucked up.
way too much.
Wait, did a really sad thing happen to Jesse yet? I don't want to spoil
I mean, it's like every episode.
No, the really sad one. Okay, it probably didn't happen because you will know what I'm talking about.
I mean, yes, I think it already happened.
The boy's gonna be alright, don't worry about it, Asha.
He's a babby and deserves to not get beaten up as much.
Yeah, I agree. Even though he's also a little shit, but like he shouldn't be in such a rough spot all the time.
And his friends, even though they're like trying to be like gangster and stuff, they're just like so wholesome, and I don't get it.
They're just babies.
Oh god, the fact that this show's like set in mid 2000s, the outfits kill me. just this is like the worst era of fashion, I think. It's like,
yeah, I agree.
Jesse's like weirdly over the top graphic tees, super baggy pants, all of like the wife Skylar, her outfits are so just cardigans, this like weird ugly necklace she has. I don't.
Yeah, the early 2000s, like,
Was
everything from
cursed.
2000 and 2010, except maybe some alternative fashion styles, but, like, they barely make the line.
There was one girl.
Like, all the fashion was a mistake and should be burned and destroyed.
But there was, like, one girl that Jesse dated who was the cutest girl ever, and she can stay. Everything about her can stay. And that's all I'm
Except
going
she
to say
didn't.
about her. Oh. Don't make me sad.
Also, the thing did happen. Okay.
So. Don't know what else to say other than... Oh, it also has, like, really interesting... For a live-action show, it's actually good. It has, like, cool shots. Which I usually have such a negative... Not negative, just, like, blasé reaction to like live action shows because they usually never take advantage of like camera shots
of the cool things they can
stuff.
do. Yeah.
But in this show, I really just want to just sit down, stare at it.
They do this
It's a
cool
really good
thing
show,
where they
written about.
attach the camera to some object in the show.
Yeah, something
and
that's always like
carry it
clear.
around.
Like clear tables. They'll just have like the calculator be clear. They'll have like they'll put the camera in the gas mask, so it's just like first person perspective.
When they attached the camera to a fly, that was pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
Not even sure how they did that.
And just in the montages and stuff, wonderful. And the cars, they're like super. They're all like weird and distinctive, and also the main character's car constantly, the windshield constantly gets broken. It's really funny.
Probably like 6 times over a run for sure.
It's just constantly like just fix and then smash.
I've been on today especially I watched a bunch of YouTube videos about Breaking Bad. because I've been fascinated with when I first watched it like 6 or 7 years ago. I wasn't really on the internet that much yet, and I didn't see any discussion of it, so I wasn't influenced really by anything like the fandom says about stuff. So I just went on exploring what the consensus on different things in the show were at the time and now. And it's so shocking to me how many people hate Skylar White and how they adore Walter White.
I
And
can't
it's scary.
relate to that because when I watched it, I immediately thought, Skylar's, she's a bit of an attitude, but she means well. And Walt's being a dick, even though he doesn't have to do
I
this.
think they both kind of suck, but Walter sucks way more.
He doesn't have to be drug dealing. He's just doing it for his ego's sake, and it's killing me.
Yep.
It's really scary how a lot of fans of the show, especially on Reddit, are idolizing Walt, and his actions are like, oh no, Skylar is so unthankful and she's ruining everything for Walt. She's so unlikable. I hate her and I hate
No,
her.
she's
and I
trying
hate her.
not to die.
Yeah.
Or
It's
get
like all the Rick
arrested.
and Morty fans just idolizing Rick and saying he's
Yeah,
so cool
it's
when
the same
he's
thing.
like a complete asshole.
But okay, Rick is a little more likable than Walt, honestly. I like Rick more than Walt. He has
Rick is funny and does stuff because he wants to.
I think Rick has
Yeah,
more
but he's
redeeming
still
qualities
equally
than
as
Walt has.
shady. He's more interesting because the show is more interesting in the science cool stuff and the like sci-fi and bullshit and haha. And he tries harder to like be on people's good side than Walter, who's just
Yeah.
like an old man, you know? But that doesn't mean he's not a dick, you know?
He definitely is, but I think he doesn't go quite as dark as Walt goes.
Rick kills people and does drug dealing and does literally everything and more and worse. What do you mean?
But he's not that bad to his family most of
It's
the
just
time.
presented in a funny way. That's the difference.
He has kind of
Doesn't make it, you know,
I think.
doesn't mean he's a good person.
Well, anyways,
Not that I dislike Rick, but it's not the sort of character you should idolize and identify as
sure,
in general.
definitely.
I
Don't
think
teleport,
with-
kids.
I think with Rick, it's just more understandable why he came to this conclusion. Well, when it comes to like Walt, his reasoning is just dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
you can kind of understand it. Like, I think the reasoning of Walter, even though it's like grossly mistaken and terrible, I can understand why he ended up there. Because before the cancer thing and like the desperation, he was like stuck in a job he hated, being like a nobody, feeling like he could do so much more, but he's stuck in this like horrible life with a wife he doesn't really like that much either. Like, he likes him, but she's kind of addicted to him. And he's just like super passive and like dead inside. And then he finds something that, even though it's horrible, is like very rewarding and like makes him feel accomplished and like allows him to live all his dreams. And you kind of get addicted to that shit, and it sucks, but like I see where he came from. He still like did everything wrong, but like I understand why.
but I think the idolization of Walt is not only a fault of the fandom, but also of the marketing of the show. Because when you look for Breaking Bad marketing and t-shirts and stuff like that, they all have these memorable Walter White quotes on it, like, I am the danger, or I am the one who knocks. But in the context of the show, where these quotes come from, it's actually like very desperate attempts of him trying to look like he's in control. And it's obvious that he's fooling himself and everyone else.
But that merch kind of exists because it was already like popular quotes that people liked and were like, yeah, this is so badass, I want to share with this. And the equivalent of the time of the Twitter bots,
Yeah.
aka the creatives of the companies, just made shirts about it to sell, you know?
Yeah, it's just funny how it seems like the marketing around the show contradicts the point of the character.
Yeah, but that's just how it be, I guess.
I tried to watch Breaking Bad like 3 times, and it's so boring. I can't believe how so many people like this. Like,
Really?
yeah.
I've heard this opinion a lot of times.
It's surprising to hear you say that, because I feel like Breaking Bad is one of those shows that always has like really intense moments and cliffhangers, and the tension is like high all the time, except maybe on the first episodes or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched it. I just remember feeling like very, very entertained by it, if anything else.
I was like watching
Maybe it just
and then,
doesn't appeal
like,
to you, and that's fine.
after a while, I was like, I was waiting for something to happen at some point, because I was like unfazed by what was happening on screen.
I guess
Maybe I'm a
But
zoomer
shit
and I need
happens all the time, Alex.
flashy
What do you
colors.
mean?
I mean,
like
the
nothing
show
was
takes
interesting. All the character interactions and stuff were like, whatever.
I think the show takes its time to like explore the characters in also a lot of quieter scenes.
Like the like struggles all the characters had that I have seen were like so on the nose that I was like, cool. Why should I keep watching? And then I didn't.
Well, I guess it wasn't interesting to you. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Breaking the Boot. It's good.
Okay,
Oh, and by the
continue.
way, Asha, when you finish Breaking Bad, there's also like still 5 seasons of Better Call Saul, which are also amazing. And El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie, it's also pretty good. There's so much more.
Anime.
So much anime. Breaking Bad
Nothing's
anime.
worse when I get into old anime and then realize that not all of it's subbed.
Oh.
It's a freaking nightmare. I watched this one show.
Yeah.
This one show that I liked. And it was like 4 episodes in, and then I realized, oh, there's like only 6 episodes subbed.
Dang. That just means you reached weep bedrock. You can't.
Only
I mean,
Luckily, it's like
this show that I watched like years ago that I started watching and it wasn't all the way subbed. It only now just got completely subbed, and I'm very happy. But now I have to finish that.
that was what I was going to say. Like, luckily nowadays, that's less of a common problem. If there's still a shit ton of stuff that doesn't get subbed, it's way less than before. I remember the old
days?
times of the early
the old days of
2000s.
weeks of waiting for an episode to be subbed.
Yes, it's just not having the episodes, having to watch them on 3 parts on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
when I first watched all of Doremi, I could not find every episode. I watched the last episode without subtitles.
I
Same. That happened to me with Asumanga Daio at the moment.
yeah, I remember
Oh.
watching
When I was
no.
super young. Yeah. Because even less things got translated into Spanish, which is why I learned English in the first place.
Oh,
Dude, same. High five.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I watched like I used to really like Bleach and D Grey Man, and I think I watched both those anime up until like episode 40 or 50, like 5 times, until I kind of grew
I
out of them.
remember that, like, not having that much shit to watch, so you kept rewatching your favorite. Oh god.
Yeah, and just recently, like last year, I read all of D Grey Man, and it's so good. It feels like a big shonen manga that a lot of people should have known, next to like Bleach and like Naruto and stuff.
If it
But like
serves you of any consolation, it was pretty big in Argentina at the moment.
I
I had a bunch of friends who were super into it, and when you were you attended the cons and stuff, there were like a shit ton of pins and posters and stuff like that. People
dang.
loved The Great Man over here.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who really liked the show like me.
No. But yeah, new weaves don't know how easy they have it. Looking at you, NeverPaint. Pointing at you, skittering on the ceiling.
Huh? I still find stuff to complain about, don't worry.
You're entitled, NeverPaint.
I know!
Okay, as far as you know, it's okay.
What exactly is the difference between a 2DS XL and a 3DS?
The difference is that the 2DS XL is like cheaper because it doesn't have the 3D slider component that the 3DS has, but it's like one of those things that most people ended up not using at all.
What is
Yeah.
what
Like I was
that
super
even?
into it at the first time.
It's-
Like it has stereoscopic. Is that the word? 3D. Like it's you cannot like make things look 3D like with 3D glasses, but without glasses.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
It's really cool for like 5 minutes, and then you get bored.
And then you get
gives you
headaches and die.
Yeah.
Good.
You,
So
al-
let's
you
get
always
up
have
to
to
the
be
S, it's
like at a
probably
specific
fine.
angle, or else it wouldn't look 3D.
Yeah, but some games look so cool.
That's true. Yeah.
Like Ocarina of Time 3D was so cool when you had like the cool cutscenes in 3D. It was so nice.
yeah.
But I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. If you can get a 2DS for cheaper.
There's a few games that only work on the new 3DS lineup, but that's not that
Yeah.
important. But some games for the normal 3DS got updates to utilize the second stick, so the games wouldn't be a pain in the ass to control anymore. And also, it's
Nice.
just bigger and the buttons are nicer and stuff.
And you can pirate
Yeah, if you get one, you get the new one.
games on that?
Anime. Yeah.
Yeah. But don't you have to put a card in and like, is it like physical?
No. You can do that. You can do it with a normal
a
SD
software
card.
hack.
You can do it with a
Yeah.
normal SD card.
Oh.
You just hack the console itself, so you can like it just reads your ROMs and it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is there an SD card inclusive, or do I have to get one?
I have no idea, but 3DS games aren't that huge, so I don't know. You could just get like a fucking.
Also, you can just change them around if your SD card fills up because you didn't pay for them. And you can save your save file so you don't lose anything.
I'll think about it.
Dude, you could even like transfer, like play a game on PC and then use the save file from the PC ROM and then put it on your 3DS and keep playing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can just transfer your Pokemon Black game and realize how much better it is to play it on the console.
Can I also play the Soul Silver one on that one?
Yeah, you can also play like Sun and Moon. Those were 3DS games.
Yeah, you can play everything from portable consoles.
Wait, does it mean I can
You can play literally all of them except Let's Go Eevee and
the very
Sword
new
and
ones.
Shield.
But
Yeah,
okay.
except for Switch, you can play everything.
Okay. Important question. When I have that console, can I get my Pokemon from one game into another game? Does it work?
If you have another console, yes.
Ah, dang it.
But not with one console.
No, wait. No, wait. I'm thinking.
No, because I don't think you can have home on the 3DS if it's
I
hacked,
just
right?
need to know
Or
if I
you?
can get Fridolin into my other Pokemon game. It's very important.
Sure.
I don't know, because there was this one app you could download from the 3DS store where you could like transfer Pokemon on your own between games.
Yeah, wasn't that like home, or is home like the Switch one?
Yeah, Home is the Switch one. I don't remember the specifics.
Pokemon Bank, there it is.
Yeah.
So maybe if you don't, but you need a subscription for that, and it's weird. I don't. Can you hack that one?
If you can hack that one,
Yeah,
probably.
because if he can, then he can transfer his Pokemon. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's finicky. The answer is maybe. The technology exists, but I don't know if you can do it
Do you
without
really
paying.
want to talk about this here?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the best idea.
I mean, that would be the main reason to get it. It's like, would be the best argument.
No, the main reason to get it is because it's cool and fun,
But
and
also
you can like
free to
just
learn.
have it with you. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the main
Yeah.
reason to me.
If it comes down to it, I'll have another DS with me next SketchyCon, and then you might have
Yeah.
yours, and then we can trade it over for sure.
One of us. One
Wait,
of us.
can you put the SD card also in a normal DS?
No.
No? Okay, good.
The normal DS is you don't need it if you have a 3DS.
Yeah.
Or
I'm just
2DS.
asking because my roommate has a DS. So maybe that could have worked, but
No, but if you have, I think it's compatible to play between 3DS and DS common. Like if you play a DS game, right?
What do you mean?
Like if you're playing a DS game on your 3DS and his roommate has a DS,
Yeah.
they could trade hypothetically.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Yeah, then you're set. You don't even need to worry about the app. You can ask your friend for like a little help, and you can do it.
that sounds complicated.
No, it's actually really easy, but yeah, whatever.
But wouldn't he also need the game?
He would need any
If he
Pokemon
has a
game for
DS, he
DS.
probably, yeah.
He has
But
Mystery
also if he
Dungeon.
has a...
Never mind then.
That's the only one he has.
I refuse to believe he has a DS and doesn't pirate any games.
No,
I
he
mean,
doesn't.
pirating games on the normal DS is like hard. You need the extra flashcards for the normal DS.
Yeah, I had one for the normal DS that also works on the 3DS to play DS games, so I never had to hack my 3DS.
Damn. I mean, I like the custom themes.
I
and
should
stuff.
probably do it so I can play 3DS games, but yeah.
He literally went to a GameStop to buy Pokemon Mystery Dungeon a few weeks ago, so I don't think he pirates games.
What a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, want to move on
Anyways.
to the sketch with us?
I think so. I think we should move to
Seika, I haven't
sketches.
heard a single funny story by you. You didn't even make me giggle.
Yeah, because you guys, audience, since NeverPaint fucked you over, and now you have to know the inner workings of the podcast. This was supposed to be the funny stories and fun stuff podcast, but NeverPaint really wanted to talk about anime, even though he agreed to tell funny stories and then hijacked the podcast instantly with anime shit. So blame NeverPaint, you didn't get to hear my funny stories about
just be more
that one time I
assertive,
did get
Seika.
anime
I'm not
once.
that powerful. You can just start telling a
We can
story.
just step on him.
Yeah.
Easy.
Like the spider he is.
Yeah.
Even though I'm high up in the ceiling, so
I could throw my shoe.
like
Yeah,
walls.
I can
with
just,
a fly.
I can just unstick you from your web with a broom and then step on you.
Damn.
But yeah, let's
That
move on
hurts.
to sketch with us.
So I don't know. So apparently we missed one last week? Question mark by the Perfect Failure. I think it is this one. You gotta click on the link that I posted. Yeah.
Let me see.
I wasn't on the last couple, so I don't know if you guys talked about this, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this one.
It's better
Okay.
to go.
I remember talking about it, I think.
I don't think so.
So cute.
What?
I don't think I've talked about it, but maybe I wasn't on the episode.
Well, fuck it, let's
Well,
talk about
we'll
it
talk
again.
about it.
He's got a bunch of interactions. A little bug girl.
Yeah, I like the really smug one with the finger guns on the bottom right.
Attack yourself. I'm a dinosaur one.
Yeah. Oh, these are all really good. The more I look at it, the more funny little things I find. This is adorable. I love your OC too. I think I said this before, but like
she's
cool
precious
and wholesome.
Very iconic.
Is she a butterfly or is she a moth? Very important question.
I think a moth, but I'm not sure.
Hell yeah, way better.
I'm pretty sure moths are butterflies.
Dude, if you're listening to this, comment down below and clarify, please. It's very important.
A moth is a butterfly. I looked it up on Wikipedia.
Wait. Is that correct?
That is correct. Moths are part of the Kleinschmetterlingsfamilie.
Okay. Cool.
So they are small butterflies.
Huh.
So the next Sketch With Us entry was the first entry we have in our new Discord channel. In case you don't have
Oh, hell yeah.
Twitter but have Discord, you can just go to the Sketchy People
Yeah, you can just
Plaza and
submit.
post your cool sketchy thing.
Sketchy People Plaza is a Discord server that is linked in the description.
Sure is. Please come watch movies with us and draw comics. So, the next one is by a friend of the show, Rmecey.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or quote unquote, as he's colloquially known.
What? Wait,
Isn't that
what?
a secret? No, you have to leave that, Alex. I don't know if that's a secret. You can't say that.
He is what?
No, nothing. NeverPaint. You heard nothing. And didn't. So didn't you, audience? But yeah, Rmecey. That's
pretty
a
sure
cool
that's treason.
drawing. That nose looks like a dong. Good job.
This energy of just chaotic background and then blank mind.
You know, the background looks like, those gummy...
Is this a self-portrait?
Gummy-
This has Rmecey
Gummy
energy.
worms?
No. What are the things called?
Pipe cleaner? Because that's what it reminds me of.
No, the rubber rubber band is what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
those rubber
colorful
band
rubber
Silly
bands.
bands.
balls. Those rubber band balls then that you slice up. That you slice up and then it looks funny. That is the background of this.
Nice.
Shoutouts for him too.
I'm with Asha. It looks like gummy worms.
Shoutouts to Rmecey, still drawing with a mouse.
Heck yeah.
His characters are pretty iconic, I gotta say.
Nice.
So the next one is by
Next one.
Comic Jam regular SeeTheRabbit.
Oh hell yeah.
Following up with a prompt question mark. It is a landscape.
Yeah, from Sketchwithus, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that giant mushroom. This is sick.
Yeah, this is cool. I like the sense of scale and
Wait,
the colors.
is it a giant? I mean, yes, it is a giant mushroom, but like at the base of the giant mushroom is like half a tire, like buried in the ground. So is everything the giant, or is this just very tiny people?
No, I think it's part
I
of
don't know.
the root of the tree that sticks back out.
It looks like. Ooh, it kind of looks like half a tire, but let me. Oh yeah, it might be the thing.
How do your eyes instantly? How did your eyes
Sorry.
instantly went to that part of the painting?
I don't know.
I'm super
I was just
into
looking at it.
I just want to say it's super cool. That's stuff that I want NeverForce to look like sometimes whenever I draw it in the future.
I mean, the focus of the image is definitely on the giant mushroom.
And the little people.
So yeah, but the little people is like not as prominent. Like you do see them, but it's not what my eyes are driven into.
Yeah.
Maybe because the mushroom is the only purple pop of color, so it just stands out a lot.
Yeah, I really
It's
like.
really cool looking, though. I really like this.
I really like how the cliff looks. Like that stuff is always really hard for me, and the grass sticking out and stuff looks super cool.
Yes, pretty nice.
Yep.
Good work.
Next one's by Asha.
Asha. Heck yeah.
That is.
Yeah, I never heard of her. She sounds like a dick.
Damn, I guess she.
Yeah, she
didn't.
sucks.
Even Asha does.
I love you, Asha. But yeah, this is really cool.
This looks more like. I don't. No offense, but this looks cool.
What?
This looks.
No offense, but you're really talented, Asha.
No, scold me, please.
This looks. Your stuff has been getting much cleaner looking. Like
I've been trying to work from reference more this week. It's been very tough, but I hope the results are showing.
Yeah.
I think they are. I have been paying attention. I have been silently lurking. I think you're doing a good job.
Yeah, the colors are cool as always, but like, it's cool how more defined all the shapes and expressions are. Because sometimes in your like very fast sketches, it's sometimes a bit hard to see what's going on. But this looks really cool and nice, and yeah.
Yeah.
Still has the cool swooshes.
I like her dress. It has like the vibes of the kind of clothes I like to draw. It's nice, but elegant, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next one.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this cute doodle that Alex did earlier before we started recording.
Oh yes, Alex. I love him.
I
His art?
really like
Really cool.
the expression on this guy or
this
girl.
is the eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big round eyebrows. Just different colors for the line art with different hearts. Those stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
the Twitter thing.
Aw.
But yeah, this is very cute. Good job. Very
Very
expressive
cute.
and
Would
cool.
want as a sticker.
Yeah, agree. Wink, wink.
I mean, you can buy different.
I said wink, wink,
stickers
Alex.
that I have. Still.
Yes.
Should I
Yes, you
post it
can.
again? Should I post it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Link in the description. Buy Alex's stickers. They're still available, but they are not that many left. So just go.
Yeah. It's been a while since I made them.
Mines.
Figure
Figure out where to put it.
Well.
Well.
Yeah.
Do we have more sketch with us?
Nope.
Can I talk about the little weekly progress thing?
Yes.
Sure.
Because, my hand doesn't work and I can't do anything, I found a new passion, a new artistic medium that I'm more excited about than anything else, which is YouTube thumbnails. And I'm making them with my mouse only.
Why is Gandalf a pervert in this thumbnail? NeverPaint.
Well,
Why is he harassing an underage girl? Please explain.
Well, first of all, Gandalf is like a ghost angel. He isn't bound to mortal laws. He doesn't care.
Age of consent doesn't matter when you're a ghost.
Also, I just thought it was funny. and somehow the warm colors of the photo and Asuka's hair color just work together. So just decided to put them together. And I really enjoy.
It's interesting because this has the same energy that the drawing that SeeTheRabbit did. That my eyes go instantly into the bright purple and not into the titties, and it's interesting to me composition-wise.
I mean, I like to make very trashy, weird thumbnails with a lot of color filters and distortion stuff, and yeah, while still trying to make it clickable. And yeah, this thumbnail is for a video about a weird crossover that I found in Hobbit movie concept art with Evangelion. And yeah, that happened. Watch that video. It's neat.
Nice.
It's
Yeah, we'll link in NeverPaint's channel in the description, so just go check it
Guys,
out if you
I have
feel
like
like it.
18 subscribers now. We can make it 20 till next
Nice.
week, I promise.
Also, all of our YouTube channels are linked in on the SPP channel. If you go to the channel,
Probably.
probably.
I think mine isn't yet, but we can change that.
Yeah, the Hobbit Ava video has like very similar energy to my Ava Sailor Moon video.
That's true.
Oh no.
But,
Is this the first
just trying
SPP
to-
beef?
like, ever references just permeate all of culture.
Except for it's like finding Sailor Moon references in Ava.
Oh, that's true,
Versus
yeah.
Hobbit. It's Ava references in The Hobbit.
nope, you're linked. NeverPaint.
Yay!
You guess
I'm
you're
a
a
real
fake
fan.
fan.
I am. I
You're a
don't
real
look.
anime boy now.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Sugoi desu. Yeah, I'm gonna make many more thumbnails. It's great. I won't even draw anymore. I'm just making thumbnails now.
You can make me thumbnails
Commission me.
at kofi.com/neverpaint. Do it.
I'm stealing other people's images and putting them in thumbnails. That's
It's
my profession.
transformative art. It's legal. It's totally
Shake my
fine.
head.
It's fair use as long as I'm in the USA. Because fair use doesn't exist in Germany.
It's fair because we're in international waters.
We're pirates.
Yeah.
But the cool ones, not like the bad ones from Somalia.
The One Piece ones.
The One Piece. Yeah.
Yes.
Neat.
Yeah, I'm technically not from Somalia.
Anyways.
It's fine.
I think we're done over here.
No offense, Asha.
Oh yeah, also watch Asha's videos. Very important. All of Asha's videos. Watch them right now. I don't care what you're doing. Like, stop everything. Go watch them right now.
No.
I wanna do video essays so bad, but I don't know what to talk about.
Just talk about everything.
I really want to do YouTube, but I really don't want to do video essays.
The Idol Master, teach me music theory, teach me
Everything.
Everything
give me
is
your
okay.
knowledge. I want to obtain that Alex energy, please.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
For
Oh yeah,
expressing
also
your
I
feelings.
started doing vloggy stuff because of NeverPaint.
Hello. Wait, I started doing vloggy stuff because of you, though.
Oh no, it's like
What's
a
chicken and egg thing?
yeah.
The answer is probably
Anyways.
like asteroids from space. Okay, are we ready? Is it over?
Yeah.
I think we are. It's over. We can
I mean,
die
not
now.
quite. We have to say goodbye. Goodbye, dear listener. Check back
Bye
next
bye.
week.
Follow everything. Join the Discord. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment. Yeah. Bye.
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 Bye.